Woo! And what you gonna do? Oh yeah! Now!
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey yo!
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Because I can.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Rob Van Dam.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh! Viva la raza!
Hey yo, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. You want a war, you're gonna get one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, let me present to you my toy find of the year. I really think so. I was out doing something for my my household. Completely unrelated toys, was nowhere near Walmart. I had to drive by Walmart on my way back home, and I said, something tells me just go in there. And I'll be damned if they didn't have this figure. This one figure I wanted from this series, Scott Hall's infamous NWO entrance. It wasn't even an NWO at that point. It was just Scott Hall. And, you know, they had the rest of the way with Undertaker, Stone Cold, and Hulk. I wasn't too interested in them. I do like how they have this as the back. I mean, that's cool. I mean, the exact moment when he just walked in. So it was kind of cool to see this on the shelf at my local Walmart. That gets two things, Jack and shit. And I'm not joking. They barely get anything. It's usually the biggest stuff, whatever the big movie is, that kind of stuff. They usually get no kind of toys that are really worthwhile. This time they did. I'm very happy. I can't wait to open this guy. This is the figure I wanted all year. This and the Outsiders. Those two are the ones I want. The Outsiders as they proposed them in the first match from Bash at the Beach. That'll be my collection. I'll be so happy. But anyway, let's get him open. Let's take a look. And there he is, the man, out of the box. Of course, he has two cupping hands. He has two fists as well that I haven't taken out yet. I'm not going to talk about the Luger parts yet. Don't feel the need to. And he's got this head with the ponytail. It's alright. It's a good likeness of Scott Hall. But this is the main show. I need to go back and look. I don't remember if he had his boots, his jeans stuffed in his boots like that. I don't know. It's a minor detail though. I mean, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I mean, this is a pretty good one. Overall, I mean, it's a good likeness to what Scott Hall looked like that historic moment. I remember that moment very vividly because I was watching at the time and nobody knew what the hell was happening. It was just like, from out of the crowd comes Razor Ramon, and it's like, what the hell? You know? I had not even realized he had left the WWF at the time, and there he was showing up on WCW, the rival promotion. I knew it was going to be fun. I couldn't wait to see. And what eventually come out of it was pretty darn good for the most part. I mean, there were some hiccups, of course, and you can get into that all day long, but to me, I mean, it was well worth it. And, you know, I don't think people realize the history between Page, Nash, and Diamond Dallas Page, and like it's no wonder they all work together. It's like it's yeah, it's one of those things. It's like people don't really put things together. And you know, I could have sworn when I saw Nash and Hall as the outsiders, I could have sworn at one point they were a tag team in the WWF. I never found any evidence of that. I don't know where I got that from. I don't know. They opposed each other a lot, apparently, and that's about it. I don't remember how I got that false memory. That's a true Mandela effect. The vest is, you know, it's a solid piece, but it's pretty soft. I like the detailing on the pants. I mean, look at that. This all looks really awesome and is really cool. I'm really happy to have this. It's one of those things, it's like, you know, there are pieces in your collection that make you feel really good. And I mean, it surprised me when they revealed this, because I never really thought about having an action figure of Scott Hall in the moment when he says, "You want war? You're gonna get one." It never occurred to me to be a thing, and when I saw it, I was like, "That's the one I want." And you know, seeing it in the store, I mean, I was just floored. I was like, "That can't be right." And sure enough, it was. And look at that grin. I mean, that grin is something. You know, I mean, it's that kind of grin, but kind of sneer at the same time. It really, I just like the figure right as he is, just right there, right as he is. I mean, that freaking works. You know, articulation is typical wrestling. You know, really, you know, kind of close to Marvel Legends. You know, I mean, we know this. You know, do you really want me to get intricate about it? Pinless all around. Look at that. Pinless everywhere. And that is an achievement for Mattel, because usually they, you know, at least put pins in the legs. I don't know why. That's weird to me that they put pins in the legs, but they don't put pins in the arms. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I just don't know. It's a mystery to me. I've had a lot of bad luck with Walmart exclusive wrestling figures, and this felt like a big win, because you know, there was Kevin Nash I wanted to get last year, couldn't find it. There was a Edge that I pre-ordered, it got canceled. There was a Shelton Benjamin, same thing. It was like, geez, man. I just quit pre-ordering from Walmart after all that. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I didn't like how I felt this was going. Now, you can disagree with me, but I didn't like it. You know, I've had so much bad luck out of these wrestling exclusives. Seems like the AEW ones are everywhere, but the WWF ones, no. They seem to just never show up. And so this, to me, was a big deal. To me, this was as big a deal, and it's gonna. Guys are gonna be floored when I say this. This is as big a deal as when I found the Spider-Man in Walmart, in my shitty Walmart. I mean, it blew me away that could even show up. So I'm really happy to add this one. I mean, at this point, you don't really have a whole lot of action poses for him, because what he's doing, he's just walking around being Scott Hall. And that's it. I mean, and that's what he needs to be doing. He's freaking Razor Ramon, dude. He's a big enough name that works. You know, later on he gets into wrestling in WCW, and that was an interesting mix-up, an interesting move, and man, bemoan WCW all you want to. They had a lot going on for them at one point, and it was really good. and I really had hoped, okay, they'll get it back, and it never came back. But they were really good there for a good solid, I want to say, good solid year and a half to 2 years. It was some of the most fun wrestling I've ever seen. And it must have been good because we still talk about it. And this was the beginning right here. That was the start. So, welcome, Scott Hall. I'm so glad you're here. You're going up on the desk, man. I'm going to find a way to fit you on the desk. But thank you for watching me enjoy my toys. God, that's a cool figure. That is just such a cool figure. I'm so happy. But thank you for watching me enjoy my toys. You guys take care.